up here. Good boy. Thanks for checking in to today's little video. I'm not gonna lie, it has been a struggle to even make this video. And I'm sure every budgeter goes through this, but I've changed my budget so many times. I'm so late checking in with everything. I reset, it seems like every other week, I reset and try something new. And yeah, so I've just been feeling a little bleh about budgeting. And then we just got back from a mini vacation to visiting our moms. So I went from a lot of extra help with the 2 toddlers to solo parenting here in Texas. So I've just been adjusting again. And yeah, it's just been a lot. And so budgeting was like the last thing on my mind. But I went ahead, I got it done, and I should have done this part on camera, but honestly, I was just trying to get in the groove of things, so we'll go over things together right now. So, yes, if you watched my last video, I will try to link it if I remember. We went over the first week of March, and I was supposed to, oh no, that's a lie. Where is it? Oh, maybe we were. Yep. Okay. Blah. Yeah, so as you can see, I didn't even check in. And if that seems odd, it's like I don't do the budget like in this format, but I do have like a separate notebook. I think I've showed it, that I like jot notes relating to my budget and money and stuff. And I'll just do like a quick check-in in there. So that's how I know where we're all at. So don't think that I am unaware of my money for the last 3 weeks. That's not the case. I'm just not in the mood to do this whole process, even though I should. Because this is really, I don't know about all of you, but it takes me like to set up the budget, I guess at the beginning and at the end of the month. It takes me a while to do it because I guess that's just when I do all of the details, all of the book, like the actual bookkeeping of it. So anyways, let's just jump into this week's. So our budgets start from, let's see, this is the 15th. So that was this last Friday to this Thursday that's coming up. And so also our budget is going to be changing because I'm back to work full time. And so my first full paycheck should be tomorrow. So we'll see what that is, because I do have different deductions on my paycheck. And then I also do have a raise that will be on there. So we'll see. My dog. If you're not new to the channel, you know that my pups are super annoying. Super annoying and needy. So let me take him out. Okay. That's my old boy. He's sick. He'll be 7. Oh my gosh. He'll be 7 this summer. So he chases the sun. And I spoil him too much because I will move his bed throughout the house near the windows so he can get the sun. I know, extra dog mom. Anyways, okay, so this week what we had, maybe let's zoom in so you guys can see it better. Okay, so this week we had, my husband got paid We budget $14.50. He got paid a little bit more, $15.43. Oh, quick little side note. Nobody has mentioned like why I write or mentioned that I write dad and mom for myself and my husband. I think it's just rooted from like our very first budgeting, and our boys were very, very little. And that's how we would talk to them, or like I guess that's how we would talk to each other. I would call my husband dad just because I don't know, I guess having the little kids, I don't know, but it stuck. So yeah, that's my husband, and then mom is myself. I should change it to something else, but let's go with it. So this last weekend, our budget was $100 for our weekend spending, $120 for gas. We have pest control that comes out. I guess they come every other month, but we pay monthly. So I don't know how that works, but we have an Amex card and that payment is $100. Spotify, $17. School lunches, $40 for the week. Oh yeah, so this is budgeting per week, I guess. I do budget monthly, I guess, but I call it like an overview. And yeah, I will lay out all the bills for the whole month just to see if there'll be any areas that we have to finagle. I always do that. I think it's in my last video, but I will be doing that soon because I kind of do it like in quarters. So March is almost over, so I'll have to do it for second quarter, April, May, and June. So I like to look out ahead and see where our money is going. Oh man, that old boy. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, $40 for school lunches, $200 for food. That's groceries for the house and then eating out. And it's usually the 7 days, Monday through Sunday, but we'll see. I feel like all budgeters, either this is their weakness, I guess, or some budgeters are really, really good. Like feeding a family of 4 or 5 on $100 a week. I've seen those YouTube videos. I don't know how you all do it. And I watch like the recipe, the meals that they make, and I'm like, I don't even know if my family would want to eat that, you know? Like, I just feel like we're too picky. And yeah, and sometimes it's not even the kids, you know, it's like myself. I think I'm the pickiest, low key. So we'll see what we do about food budget. Hold on, coffee break. Okay. And then daycare was $135 a week. We have another Chase credit card, $100 this month, and then we have an auto savings of $25. I put my income for tomorrow as $1,100 because that was my old paychecks, but we'll see what it actually ends up being. Okay, so let's see. So I already did, yeah, my expense tracking, which I did not make pretty, but this is my expense tracking. So I write down all of the cards that we have and then all of the transactions under that. And then I'll usually put what category it goes under. If it's budgeted, or if we have a budget category for it, or if we don't, because then I'll put it in the unbudgeted category. And some bills, yeah, I'll just jump into it. Some bills or purchases like this, it's $160.60 at Walmart, but I know like Walmart, I think I had an Amazon somewhere too, But like those places where you can buy everything and anything, I used to put this all under food. But then I started thinking, well, no, it's not all food because I bought this and that, and this and that. And that's why we were going really over on the food budget. Those are the details that you can find out when you do your budget in detail, not just quickly glancing through your transactions, writing it down, putting it in the categories. Like actually going through the receipt and putting them in whatever budget categories you have, and then tracking it properly. And I know it's a lot, but it is worth it because then you know where to tweak things or whatever. What is it called? Data and analytics, I think is what it is when you do that, or data, whatever. Okay. So this is my receipt. I went to Walmart yesterday. Okay, so everything that's not highlighted is food, which I didn't even do the math on this yet. So, and then the 160.60 is with taxes. So I'm just going to leave it in there and probably put taxes in the food category since we're paying taxes on the food, I guess. I don't know. So let's just do 160, and then I'm going to minus what is not food. So it was $10.98 two times because I got each boy a shirt. I also $7.98, $3.98, $3.98. That is, oh, this was with the girls. Yes, I bought my toddler. Oh yeah, I bought my toddler shirts, and then I bought the baby an outfit. And I'm also gonna minus $66, which was formula for the baby, which is technically food, but she has her own category, so that's fine. And then $4.97 two times for, what are they called? Oh my gosh, those little bouquet of flowers that they sell at the stores. So, and then, okay, so I have the total, and then I broke it down to what categories it should have. So this is saying food, including the tax, because Texas taxes, is $46.76. So that is what I'll put in the food category. And so then let's fill out the rest out. So baby A, which is the baby, the newborn, she was $7.98 because she got a little outfit. And baby D, which she's the toddler, I should just say toddler. I got her two shirts. Oh, that's pretty much the same, $7.96. And then the boys, I got them a shirt each, and that was $21.96. I just want to see, let's see. So almost $40 in one day for clothes for all four of my kids. I don't think since I've had them all, I've bought in all of them something at once. Anytime I go grocery shopping at usually Walmart because it's the closest to us, I will get one of them something because they're all four right now are in that transition stage, and none of them can use hand-me-downs. Like my second son is still too small to use any hand-me-downs for my oldest, and my toddler's clothes, any clothes that I saved from her, I think the smallest size I have is 12 months. So the baby doesn't fit into that. The baby just got into size 6 months. So new clothes for everybody. And then shoes on top of that. Probably my oldest and then my toddler needs shoes. My second son lucked out and got my whole shoe collection because I didn't know this. During pregnancy, your feet grow or your bones or something. And I guess I've never really paid attention to it, but it has happened to me each freaking pregnancy. Each pregnancy, I've just noticed that my shoes didn't fit. And for the first two, since I didn't know and I was so much younger, I just squished my feet in there. But with my first daughter, yeah, one of the doctors told me that, and I was like, that makes sense. I'm not giving up my Yeezys, whatever opinion of the creator, but I like those shoes actually. They're pretty comfortable. He got all of my Dames, my Damian Lillards. I had 3 or 4 pairs, and a couple of nice Adidas. Oh, one Nike too. So, coffee frustration drink. Okay. Anyways, so yes, tangent there about kids' clothes, but $40. I guess it's okay. I mean, there's 4 of them now. What can I do? So another thing about the receipts, so I'm starting to do this. But before I do this, I like mark all over the receipt. I put it into my Fetch app. If you don't know what it is, it's an app where you can scan your receipts and it gives you points towards gift cards. I think it gives you cash. So I might look into that and switch it over just because it takes me a long time. And then to get anything from Fetch. So I don't know. I mean, I don't have it linked to like my devices to catch the receipts for like Starbucks or Amazon. I mean, those are the only 2. We don't buy stuff online, so other than Amazon. So maybe I just don't buy enough stuff, or I don't know. But yeah, if you have any of those apps and you want to do it this way, marking up on your receipt, scan it before you mark it, because I've noticed that sometimes the apps don't pick up because of all of the writing and the highlighting. So I have missed out on a couple of receipts because of that. So, and I'll try to link my Fetch if anybody is interested. I think you get extra points and then I get extra points, and then we can be friends on there. So yes, so I'm technically done with this receipt. I already scanned it, so I could just throw it away. But I want to show you. So this is my calendar for this month. I used to be on paper, and then I used to use my notebook, like glue in the calendars in my notebook, but my printer is still not working. This is month 3 or 4. I think we're giving up on house printers, home printers, because this is like my 3rd one in 15 years, however long I've been with my husband. And he hates it that I buy printers because he says we run into this issue all the time and that I guess it's a normal thing. But I mean, how do other people do it? You know? He says just put all of the stuff that I want to print and go get it printed off somewhere. But I'm like, I'm not going to do that hassle. So anyways, this is where I keep my receipts. And some of them are too old because like on Fetch, I think it has to be under 14 days old to actually scan it and get any points. So I guess this is another way of how I lose out, because this is the 15th. Oh, see, this is from 2/27, so this isn't gonna work. This is from 3/5. I'll try it, but I doubt it. But anyways, yes, that's where I keep my receipts. Okay, so yes, long side stories, But that is how I'm going to be dividing up my big purchase, big hauls, I guess. Here is another Walmart, but you know what? I don't think I found that one. Oh no, I lie. It's right here. T. Okay, let me scan this and then do all of my category highlighting, and then I will show you again because nobody wants to watch that. I'll be right back. Okay, so see, I didn't do any of my highlighting. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I'm all over the place. Anyways, let's see. So that was chips, candy. Oh, see, so here's crayons. Oh yeah, I remember this right now. Okay, so crayons was for my daughter. Coloring book for my daughter. Oh, and then I got myself 2 notebooks. I know, such a splurge. I don't know what these are. Oh, you know what? This is an outfit for my daughter. And I did get some drinks, some adult drinks, and 2 packages of donuts. I should probably put the drinks. No, I'm gonna leave it in food because I don't usually get it. So I'm just gonna leave it. Okay. And now, oh man, this is gonna be such a long video. Okay. Now let's go into our tracking and put this down. So this was $77.10. That's including, yeah, that's including tax. Let's see. So actual food, let's minus. Okay, 50.45. 50.45 was actual food. For myself, one notebook was $9.68, and the other one was $4.57. So I spent $14.25. For baby, what did I buy her? Oh, maybe she was the outfit. You know what? I don't think I got her anything. I think this was all for my toddler. Okay. $4.98 times 2. I think that was 2 little shirts. And then plus $1 for the coloring book and $1.44 for crayons. All right. $12.40. I just want to double check my math. Yep, perfect. Okay. And so now we're done. So many interruptions today. Okay. So now let's go to our budget tracking. Okay. So gas, I haven't gotten anything, but I did go for Starbucks this morning. And my car's empty. So I do need to fill that up. And it will probably be like $70. This weekend, we didn't do absolutely anything. The kids came and went all weekend, but I didn't do anything. And all we really did was food. Yeah, so these Zells are food for the weekend, and I Zelled my son. My son is my personal Uber driver. It's so much easier for him to get out and pick up something than for me to try to put the girls down or calm them or whatever, so I can leave for 10 minutes. It just works out. He's fine with it. So I'm gonna put this as a total of $80. Nothing on gas. Food, so we did, this was on the 15th. Oh, this was over the weekend. Oh, this was on Friday. So this food actually belongs to last week. So so I'm not going to count it. Really, I'm not going to count this whole thing because this was last week. And I mean, I guess it's on a credit card. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll pay the $77 from overages or extra money that we have, since I didn't track this last week. Okay. And so yesterday's food was $46.76. Oh, $46.76, and this was Walmart on Chase. So I write where it's from, and I have my own little abbreviations, and then what card it's from. Again, I have my own little abbreviations, so I know what card to pay back. And this way it's just a quick glance instead of checking all of this. So we're gonna do that, and these three things for now are gonna be under unbudgeted, so that's fine. My son's gym came out $10.83, which I forgot. This dog. I forgot to put, and then honestly, I don't, since it's like a newer bill, I don't know if I even put it on my calendar. I didn't, because I think it comes out on the 17th. Nope. Let's do it in this color. Okay. Oh, this is a bad pin. This is a pin for my daughter because it's sparkly and it's too smudgy. I don't like it. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, there, it's on there now, so I don't know if I should write it on here for this time. Whatever. It's already paid for because it came out of our cash account. So, and then this one I'm not doing because that was last week. Sorry guys, it's all over the place. Okay, pest control came out already, and that was an actual of $53.04, and that comes out of a credit card. Yeah, and I don't have that on tracking just because I just looked at the cards quickly from our last transactions, and I just wrote it in here instead of actually tracking it. Another downside to bad budgeting, I say. Let's see, lunches, I read up his account yesterday, which I do $37.25, and then it's a $2 fee, $2.75. So totals out to $40, and that does cover him like usually the whole week, because they have like little kiosks and a bistro and whatever, and so they can use this account money to all those places in their school. So it just depends. If he's, you know, grabs a snack in between classes or a drink, then he'll eat this up quicker. But he's really good about letting me know when he needs money or not. We don't need to track food yet because the week's not over. Daycare I paid yesterday. That's it. Yeah. So our total budgeted bills for this week is $891. I'm just going to count our, yeah, so that's that part. And if you've followed me along a little bit, like I said in the beginning, I've changed how I do all of this, and I don't think that's ever going to really stop. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers to get in, or a lot of budgeting channels to get into the mood to do this. And almost everybody has said, you know, budgeting is personal. You do it however, and then changes are always going to come up. And I think that's just what I needed to hear over and over, because like I said, I was just feeling so down that I constantly was changing it. And with like all of our changes in this last, 3 months, I've let some things go slip through the cracks. And me and my husband had a huge financial talk over the weekend. And so we're going to be changing a lot of things and how we track things. And he's, I don't want to say devoted, but something like that, to being more intuitive, being more wanting to be more of part of the budgeting process. He usually just likes to know, how much did we make? Can we cover the bills? Do we have any money left over? Like, he doesn't like all the details. But since we're in a different season in our life that we are just kind of dealing day by day, yeah, he finally brought it up and suggested that he be part of it a little bit more. And he thought we should actually do like a budgeting, what's it called? Like a budgeting course, like a budgeting system. Not that there's anything wrong with mine, just so we could learn on how to do it better or whatever. So we do have one course in mind. I'm going to run through it with him in April, because that's the next time we see each other. Yeah, and I want to do it when we're in the actual same space, so it's easier to talk when you're face to face than over the phone. But let me go through that, and then I will share with you guys what it is, what I thought, and how it's going. But okay, so that's what this week looks like. Oh yeah, so going back, have you noticed I changed a lot of things? So I think this round I'm going to do my budget layout on this page, and then my expense tracking till Friday, and then I'll do the new budget. So like all the expenses, this is already hard enough. Okay, so all the expense tracking is behind that budget week, if that makes sense. Because before I was tracking, it's just weird. Fridays is always like a weird one. So what I'm going to do from there is on the back page, I'm going to do my little math. So this is our income, 1543, and minus our this week's bills, 891, gives us a leftover of 652. Oh, see, I knew I wrote it somewhere. And then my son's gym came out, so that actually gives us 641 left over. I knew I saw that somewhere. Okay. So 641 is what we have left over this week. And then on this side, I wrote what ideas, I guess, or suggestions of what we should put that leftover money to. We are in consumer debt, so we have a couple of credit cards. I think that's it. Is it just credit cards? Yeah, aside from the house, it's just credit cards. We own both of our cars. Yeah, that's it. So the limit, it should be going all to credit cards or to paying back debt. But like I said, we're in a different season. There's other things going on. And if you're new, I guess, or if you've been watching, I've always said that we're okay using our credit cards and even like having a balance on them, as long as we, like, between myself and my husband, know that that is our next goal. I obviously don't rack up a balance without him knowing. We've always been unified in our finances. That's never been an issue. Like, we never have argued or fought or anything. Like, literally the second that we met, it was like, whatever is yours is mine and whatever is mine is yours. We've never had that, I guess. So yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that. But my suggestions are, so money would go obviously to any budget overages first, hopefully. And then I have savings funds or sinking funds. I kind of want to build that up, but it seems funny to build that up if we have debt. But we're accruing debt because or I mean, I guess before, when I was on maternity leave, we were living off the credit cards. So I don't know how to do that now that we're going to have more income. And then any big buys or events. So yeah, any big buys that we need that aren't budgeted or planned, and events, like here we don't have family or friends, so there's not like birthday parties or family parties that we have to go to and buy things for. So I'm not sure. I guess like concerts maybe in the future. But I guess just like an in case thing, because we do have trips. Hopefully one more trip this year back home, but I'm not sure. But a couple trips maybe with people coming and visiting. So we'll see. So yeah, that's my suggestions. This is our leftover. And to be honest, I hope we don't go over in any of our budget. I don't think we will. Let me think about this. I mean, honestly, the only one would probably be is food. And I say that because I don't have a meal plan for this week. So we'll see. We have been eating up the fridge, the freezer, and the pantry, and we're pretty much down to like Ritz crackers. Like we don't even have butter right now. So I have to go and grocery shop, and so it might be more than that, and we've already spent a little bit. So this was coffee from today, and I always reload $30 and it should last me all week. And then the $46 was for dinner, was for lunch and dinner yesterday. So that's pretty good, I guess. So yeah, that, I know this is such a long video. I'm gonna, jeez. But yeah, that is the budget for this week. Hopefully it makes sense. This makes a lot more sense to me. And I think when I spend time like decorating it and making it look nice, I want to be, it makes me, it doesn't, I don't know how to explain it. It just looks nice. So I like to be part of it. You know what I mean? And like, I like to keep it looking nice and all of that. So I don't know, maybe I just need to spend a little bit more time. And then, like I said, right now I'm just kind of like in the dumps about it, about things, and just trying to get back into it, because knowing where your money is going and being on top of it is really important. So yeah, so I think on Friday, I'm going to try for, no, I think Fridays are always iffy because it's the end of the week, but the new budget starts Friday. But then there's expenses that happen that should be part of last week's. So I'm not sure how to track that. If you guys have I guess I could just always go back and then just do it. I just have to delay like a day. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope this helped. It definitely helped me. So thank you, budgeting community. Yeah, because I was not feeling it. But I was like, you know what? I feel so embarrassed saying again that I reset. I was late, yada, yada, yada. So you guys did keep me accountable. And hopefully, if anybody needs it, this is the kick in the pants that you need to start your week, or even April's budget, which I need to do. Yeah, I will probably do my second quarter. Oh, maybe I'll do a whole little video of that. My second quarter projections for my bills and with my new income. So, yeah. So yeah, I hope that for you. I hope that for me. I will check in with you guys later this week. And you have a good week. Bye.